morning from Venice. We're about to take a train to Innsbruck, Austria, and then continue onwards to Munich, Germany, because we are actually starting our journey home. The initial plan was always to stop in Munich on the way back, but because of the strikes a few days ago, our plan was pushed forwards or backwards, depending on how you look at it. And so we've got an extra few hours, and we don't really feel the need to enter Venice again, so we figured we would take a train early and go to Innsbruck instead. So it's almost 7 hours later. We've almost made it to Innsbruck. The plan is to drop off our luggage, head straight into the city center to see some Christmas markets and maybe do some sightseeing. We have about 6 hours before our train to Munich leaves. So we're gonna try to make the most of those 6 hours. We've made it to beautiful Austria. We've got about 5 hours before we have to leave Innsbruck and head to Munich. So let's go see what the Christmas markets here look like. We are currently on the train station in Innsbruck, and look what is in front of me. That is the Orient Express, which is super cool. If you've ever seen the movie or read the book Murder on the Orient Express, it is such a beautiful train. Maybe I'll ride it one day, but who knows. I think the Christmas market in Innsbruck was the biggest Christmassy market that we've seen so far. Really cool, and kind of what I expected every Christmas market to look like, but I'm really glad we ended up going here for a little bit. That was it for our time in Innsbruck. It's time to move on to Munich. I will see you there. With a little bit of a delay, we finally made it to Munich. It is about 11 p.m. I think. We're about to go to bed. Tomorrow morning the plan is to go into town around 9-10ish and see some of the Christmas markets here. They won't be in full force because I think like Christmas markets are best viewed at night, but unfortunately we don't have the time to do that. So we're just gonna go during the day and see what they're like. And then around 3 we have our train north, and from there we are being picked up by my dad and driven across the border to the Netherlands, and we will be home. And that'll be it. But first things first, tomorrow morning, Christmas markets here in Munich. It is our last full day of the trip tonight. I will be sleeping in my own bed, but this morning we are checking out Munich and some of the Christmas markets. We have a train back at 3 and then we continue the journey home. But first, let's go see what Munich has to offer. Sadly, most of the Christmas markets are still closed, but I'm hoping they'll be open later today. So I'm currently on the train from Munich. It'll take us about 7 hours to get to the north of Germany, and from there my dad will pick us up and drive us across the border, and I'll be home again. Good evening. As you can probably tell, I just got home. It is about, I want to say 11:30 at night, I think. My dad picked us up from Germany and drove us across the border. He dropped me off at my place and he's currently driving my mom home. And that was it for our trip to Italy and I guess Austria and a little bit of Germany. Even though I sat for pretty much the entire day, I am exhausted. We did so much in just 8 days. We had a jam-packed schedule, things to do. And I think part of that is because we had already been to all the cities, or most of the cities that we visited. And so we didn't really feel the need to explore every single thing there is to do in each city. We mostly went for like the winter Christmassy vibes. While I should probably unpack, I'm going to leave that for tomorrow morning because in about 5 hours my alarm goes up at 4:30 in the morning because I have to work. I just wanted to say that Italy is such an amazing place to go, and this was such a fun trip. I am not entirely sure how the footage will turn out and if it will be one video or what it will be like, but I just know that I would love and I will love to have the videos and the memories to look back on of this trip and everything that we did. So I will see you in the next one, I think.